A shot from earlier as the Suns arrived at the arena. They're looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. Coming to you from beautiful Portland, Oregon, seen there along the Willamette River. Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And here at the table, two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. A chance to check out the Phoenix Suns' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Sacramento Kings. Then on Saturday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming to town. And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines, where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
Well, coming up, Damian Lillard wasn't the most touted. He said, quote, "I know what it's like to not have the lights on you. I did my work behind the scenes, not certain if I'd ever get the results. I don't forget what it took for me to get here. The work, the discipline, the humility, and the compassion. I stay true to that." B.A.?
Incredible. Thanks, Allie. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Trailblazers, Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Lillard outside. Out to McCollum. Launches it. The Suns clear it. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. Two very excellent teams going at it.
But it's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
Now here's Crowder, down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker for 3, gets the 3 to fall.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
McCollum finds Lillard. Over Ayton. And it falls all over the rim and in.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Crowder. Over Covington. Oh, Covington with a block. Here's Paul.
A defensive anchor. You gotta admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
McCollum's shot is off. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Crowder outside. Out to Bridges. Pass to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul for 3. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And it's good. 2 points.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother. When you talk about the grind, starting from the bottom, that's Damian Lillard. Coming up in East Oakland, shooting hoops on a curled tree branch, then a milk crate. You do what you can to make it work.
Now here's Ayton. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Lillard outside. Shoots. And that one hits the back iron. And Dame and his older brother competed in everything. Wrestling, basketball, That's where that fire started, I think.
He said he didn't even care about basketball until they screwed him from the court. After that, he was like, okay, okay, you laughing, we'll see. And that's where it all started. The rest is a wrap. It's history.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
That's good from Ayton. And here's Lillard. And in that game with Sacramento, he did not play well. Booker against McCollum. Pass to Powell. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Now Booker, defended by Lillard. The kick out to Paul. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Booker. Launches a three, and the Suns get another three.
I just love the ball movement.
Portland trailing here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
For three, McCollum sinks the tray.
Got to be aware of McCollum. I mean, he's a competitor. And look, he looks for revenge in these situations.
Lillard against Paul. Over Lillard. And it's Phoenix with another. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Pass to Powell. And here's McCollum. The three is up. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
With a quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Inside. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got 5 now.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Knocked away. Paul with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Here's Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass. Ayton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
And here's McCollum. Unloads. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Booker. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The Suns in 2nd. In 3rd, the Trailblazers.
You know, you really didn't want to send either team to the line if you had any ideas about winning.
Zellers checked in for Portland. And a change for the Suns. Saric checked in. Lillard with the ball. Pass to McCollum. 18 feet out. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Give him 8 points now.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Paul passes to Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Nance, he's checked in for Covington. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Lillard passes to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Pass to McCollum. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
McCollum against Booker. Drives to the hoop. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Ayton against McCollum. Shoots from the block. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. 5 to shoot. Back to Bridges. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Suns lead by 5. McCollum against Booker. Pass to Lillard. Here's Powell from downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Saric. Nance pulls down the board. Portland has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Lillard passes to Zeller. There's McCollum with the 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Paul passes to Saric. Pass to Booker. Driving to the basket. Ooh, Zeller with some nice D.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
The Trailblazers have got 8 of 15 shots to go. McCollum with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Fires at the elbow. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McCollum's got 18 points in the game. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
Blazers making a change here. Little's checked in. McCollum against Booker. Pass to Saric. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 3.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sarge. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Simons is checked in for Portland. Pass to Little. Here's McCollum. Ooh, McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, well, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
3-1. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Their three-point shooting could be a factor tonight, too, if they maintain their current form.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And small forward Nasir Little, just one season with the Tar Heels. He was the #6 recruit in the high school class of 2018. But 1 year later, Graham slid to the 25th pick.
NBA, he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential.
Shot's good by McCollum.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Now Booker. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. It's Shamet on the wing. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Shamet's got his second bucket of the night.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. Smith, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Pass to Little. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Count it. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Outside Payne. Now Šarić. Kept alive. Back to Payne. Pass to Shamet. 5 on the clock. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Portland.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Pass to Zeller. To the paint. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
The Suns leading. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Smith against Payne. Here's Shamet. And the Suns miss again.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Smith against Šarić. Here's Little. And again, it's Portland with a 3. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Payne. Looking for his first basket still in this one. McGee cashes it in from 11 feet.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Little. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 10.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for the Portland Trail Blazers. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with his elite shooting, Lillard can work off screens and come back to the ball. Sometimes, he says, that makes things a lot easier.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired. The interest goes down.
Well, when you're guarding Damian Lillard, you can't let up for a second, Grant.
And the Blazers, generally a methodical offense. Now, they don't mind using the clock and forcing the defense to cover for all 24.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
They've got Larry Nance and Freddie Simons out there with Dennis Smith. Then there's Cody Zeller, and it's Little in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. And it's Simons missing.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
It's tipped. Pass to Smith. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. The 11-footer. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Payne. Here's Shamet. From behind the arc. Tries again. And the bucket is good from McGee in deep. McGee's got his second bucket on the night.
A specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy. He's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Right wing. Here's Simons. Portland again missing.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
It's Shamet on the wing. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Payne. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
And here are the Trailblazers now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
Now here's Payne. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And again, it's the Suns missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Covington passes to Smith. Over to the left wing, Simons. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Payne. Down low. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne. Payne's got 3 assists tonight. Powell, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Smith. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lillard against Paul. Pass to Aiden. And here's Bridges. Lets the three fly. And it's Little with a rebound. It's Covington on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Covington. Powell outside. Now here's Covington. Knocks it down from distance.
Stretching the floor with his outside shot. Covington, a true marksman. He doesn't lack confidence. Yeah, when you look at Robert Covington, a 3 and D role player extraordinaire. First team all defense in 2018, and to me, he's still getting it.
Now here's Aiden. He has 7. Bridges misses.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Here's Little. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Bridges. And see, Webb, the Blazers knew they needed to improve defensively. They traded Trevor Ariza and 2 first-round picks to acquire Covington.
Yeah, B.A., he's a perfect fit. For a long time, they needed a two-way wing player, someone who could defend his position and hit timely threes.
For Portland, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Powell. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Inside, here's Bridges, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. That's good from Bridges. And so here's Portland. 7-point differential. Powell outside. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Crowder. Nurkic with some nice D. Portland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. McCollum against Booker. The 17-footer. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 22.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
And here's Paul. He's got 5. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's McCollum. 22 points for him. Crowder grabs the miss. Lillard against Booker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Saric checks in for Crowder. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Lillard outside. Powell outside. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And Booker with the jam.
If you're playing like Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to get hit in the head.
Bridges against Powell. Lillard outside. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. McCollum outside. Just 5 to shoot from behind the arc.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
No go for him there. 9 for 15 now. And Ayton gets it to go. And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Powell outside. McCollum against Booker. Here's Powell. That one no good. Ayton with the defensive effort. Bridges down low. McCollum defends. Here's Šarić. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Timeout called. Portland.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
For the Blazers, Zeller comes in for Nurkic, and it's Nance in for Covington. McCollum outside, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
Phoenix on D. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
I mean, that's a great inbounds play. He gets to the right spot outside the arc, and that pass is there.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Lillard against Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. It's stolen by Nance. And here's McCollum. Booker defending. Here's Zeller. It's Powell on the wing. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Phoenix has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Booker against McCollum. From the arc. They get the rebound. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Trailblazers shooting 35% in the second so far. Pass to Powell. McCollum with it. Out to the right wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Lillard's got 7.
But Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
And they're on the break. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Back to Paul. A minute 37 left in the second. And Ayton with the stuff.
He's one of the greatest passers in the history of the league. I mean, Paul is top 10 on the all-time assist list.
Lillard outside, from outside the arc. And again, it's Portland with a three.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face. The Blazers with two elite scoring guards in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, for some teams, that can lead to strife, but their chemistry, that's what makes it happen. He's got 9 points on three-pointers in the first quarter, but still looking for his first three of the second.
Back to Ayton. Oh, stolen by Nance. McCollum right side. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now just a three-point Phoenix lead. Booker with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to Paul. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Powell outside. Back to Lillard. Now Nance. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Saric. Now here's Booker. And that one's good. Booker's got 15.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
1 second left. And the shot goes down. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on top. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. On the court right now for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Powell with it. Up top, McCollum. Powell outside. Lillard into the lane. Shot clock at 6. Covington passes to Lillard. From deep three-point range. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Lillard against Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Cutting the D to shreds in the pick and roll. That's Chris Paul with a beautiful dish.
McCollum outside. Powell against Bridges. Lillard outside. Pass to McCollum. Crowder with a steal. To the inside. And Crowder with the jam.
And showing he can play above the rim. Crowder with the highlight.
And the Trailblazers shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. McCollum. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. For 3, Booker. No good that time. And it's Portland the other way.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Pass to Nurkic. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And here's Ayton. Here's Bridges. Now Booker. 4-3. They get it back. Here's Ayton. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. For three, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Timeout called, the Blazers. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his moment.
So for the Blazers, Little's checked in for Powell, and Simon has subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And the Suns making a change here. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him. And here are the Trailblazers now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
They've upped their intensity on defense. A noticeable change from the first half.
Portland again missing.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Now here's Payne. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Little. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Smith, he's checked in for Portland. And a change for the Suns. Johnson's checked in. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Simon's shot is good.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, and just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
Now here's Crowder. It's Shamet on the wing. McGee. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Smith against Johnson. Pass to Simons. Here's Little. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
McGee with it. It's Shamet on the wing. He's got 11. Over Nurkic. Shamet, no good. For Portland, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Smith. Here's Simons. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Simons got 5 now.
Okay, he has all the space he needs in this, so he's going to make that a lot more than he misses.
Payne on the bounce. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 12.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Smith. Excellent D there from Payne. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to McGee. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Nurkic. Now the Blazers on the move. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Simon's got 7 now in this quarter. The Suns have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Outside Payne. The three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Smith. On the take. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Zeller's checked in for Portland. Nance comes in for Covington. So it's Phoenix now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the paint. Here's McGee. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Larry Nance picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Suns?
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Don't forget about their points in the paint either. Those have been huge.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw's good. McGee.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Here's Little. 14 points for him. Back to Zeller. Pass to Little. Now here's Smith, defended by Payne. Fires, high post. They get it back. And that one's good. Zeller.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Smith against Payne. Here's Shamet. McGee in the post. Up and over Smith. Count that bucket. McGee's got 9 points now in the quarter.
No, the key is getting the ball to McGee in his spots. I mean, when this happens, he's capable of catching fire.
Pass to Little. Smith outside. Here's Little. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot's good. He's got 16.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Outside Johnson. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Nance. Out to the right wing. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Saric checks in for the Suns. The Suns' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Payne against Smith. Crowder outside. Here's the three. Connects from downtown. Crowder's got 5 points.
He's worked a lot on his three-point shot. Crowder makes enough where it has to be on.
Pass to Little. Now Zeller. Soft touch off the glass.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Payne, pass to Johnson. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Powell, he's checked in for Smith. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Shaman. From downtown, yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Nance outside. Knocked loose. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Payne. And he drops it in from the low post. Payne's got 4 points in the quarter.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Little. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Payne against Zeller. Payne with the bucket.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
1:56 left in the third. Pass to Little. And he converts the layup. 20 points for him.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's Shaman. The 3 is up. And the Suns get another 3.
Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
Here's Simons, defended by Payne. And it's Simons missing. Well, the Suns shooting it at 61%. A terrific average. Outside Payne. Booker against Powell. Three-pointer. Offensive board, and they recover it.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Pass to Shaman. Clock at 6. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 6th assist of the night.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Here's Simons. He has 7. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And Portland has possession. Powell outside.
Oh! He's trying to tear the hinges off the rim.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys open.
Now here's Payne. 9 points in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. .15 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Out to Bridges. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark. Now the Blazers moving it up. For 3, Powell. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. Larry Nance is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Šarić. For 3, Booker. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
From 17, here's Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Paul. The 3 ball. Powell pulls it in.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And Nance with the slam.
Running the offense through Lillard. I mean, a high-usage guy who is also very efficient.
McCollum against Booker. Outside Paul. Over Lillard. And it's Portland with a rebound. Powell outside. McCollum on the wing. From deep. The shot won't fall.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Right side Paul. Let's go with a 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Lillard finds Powell. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
Now here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that.
They grab their own miss. Zeller. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zeller. So for the Blazers, Nurkic comes in for Zeller. And Covington subbed in for Nance. And a change for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for Šarić. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And he's going for the oop here. And Ayton with the stuff.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. McCollum outside. Powell for 3. He drops it from range.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate, McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Bridges. Here's McGee. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Bridges, left side. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Now here's Lillard. Shoots over Ayton. The shot by Lillard, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Outside Booker. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Paul with it, guarded by Covington. Oh, Covington with a block.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Powell going inside. Shots blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. A big group substitution here for Portland. Brown, he's checked in for Covington. Snell comes in for Powell. Ellaby, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Smith in for Lillard. Smith, he's checked in for the Suns. Nader comes in for Bridges. Pass to Ellaby. Here's Snell. 6 to shoot. Nurkic with the ball. Covered by McGee. Here's Smith. Portland again missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. All sorts of time. And he hits the jumper for 2. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Back to Smith. And Chris, you had great success playing in a small market, but there's a growing concern with stars gravitating to the coast that the small market teams are facing too much of an uphill climb.
Yeah, there's a lot of debate over the importance of parity, BA. I mean, TV ratings favor the super teams, but, you know, for myself and really for any athlete, we should like giving every team a chance to compete. So, yeah, I hope it stays an even and a level playing field for all teams, no matter where they're located.
And Portland has possession. Coming off a Suns make. A shot to stop the drought. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, great feed by Snell. I mean, using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
Ball against Smith. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. And Nurkic with the block. And they get it back. Hacked. And still knocks it down. Great composure there. Well, over the last few years, the NBA has worked to make the schedule more manageable, Chris. That includes fewer back-to-backs.
Yeah, and for us fans, that's been a great adjustment. Those back-to-backs, they could be a struggle at times. We want to make sure the players are there, especially on the road, so that the fans can come see them.
Free throw no good for McGee. And so many young players now on their phones. Chris, they're connected to their fans and loved ones through social media. Some worry about how that affects team chemistry. How about you?
Well, every guy's different. I never thought that it's one rule or one way for everyone. You have to let people be themselves. And usually guys will flourish positively when they're in a great space. Cream's going to rise to the top. We've heard of guys like Giannis swear off social media. Others we know, they probably look at their phones during halftime. It's just case by case.
Now here's Booker. Brown with some nice D. Portland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. And the Blazers making a change here. Simon's checked in. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Shamet comes in for Booker. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Paul for three. And it's Simons missing. Well, Phoenix is shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Nader. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
One shot.
Well, Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Now here's Paul. Over to the wing. Smith against Nurkic. It's Shamet on the wing. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Nurkic. And Portland's shooting about 32% during this fourth. Here's Ellaby. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns shooting the rock at 58%. Now here's Paul, tightly guarded. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Simons, pass to Snell. Here's Ellaby. Outside, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Simons, and it's rejected.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Here's Shamet, defended by Brown. Back to Shamet. Left side, Paul. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter. Paul with a steal. Pass to Shamet. Outside Paul. Here's Nader. Clock at 4. Goes up at the elbow. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Simons, covered by Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And we're seeing a bunch of top high school prospects go pro now, Chris. You think that'll hurt the college game?
Well, if it's just the 5-star athletes, no. Because they're one and done probably anyway. But if I'm college, I would hope that the pro leagues don't expand and need more. Because if it did, it could cause a major shift.
First free throw is good. Zeller's checked in for Portland. Hits both from the stripe. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter here. Now Paul. Five on the clock. Launches a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Zeller's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Pass to Simons. Pulls up, high post. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. Zeller.
He has great body control for a big man. Zeller takes the hit, but keeps on finishing.
29 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. The drive by Paul. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Here's Ellaby. Here's Simons. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Paul. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.